So is the red pill community dead? I saw an Abra and Preach video that I thought was pretty good and well put together, but I think missed the mark in some cases. Abra is very anti-red pill, and it's a little bit interesting because this man should understand some of the struggles these young men are facing that go into these communities. He himself has a famous story where he got rejected by a girl and just hid in a bush and then ended up getting outed that he was caught in that bush. He's even mentioned himself going through that red pill rage. And if I was going to criticize some aspect of the video, it's kind of his holier than thou takes when it comes to the red pill community. But the video was stemmed off of the Tate Brothers and Sneako leaving the space and now even talking smack against it. Now, for clarification's sake, I am not a red pill content creator. I think pigeonholing yourself within any community is just a bad look and can make it so your views cannot become flexible. I believe if you get new information and new experiences over time, you should be able to change your opinion on anything. And that's kind of the problem when you get beholden to any community. But let's talk about the Tate Brothers and let's talk about Sneako and even Fresh and Fit themselves. Did the Tate Brothers actually ever give a shit about young men struggling to find their way? No. I always sniffed bullshit from them. They didn't really care. They were using young men's misery to profit off of. Look at Hustlers University. You're gonna get rich, they said. You're gonna become a high value man, they said. And what was it? An Amazon seller's guide? Are you fucking serious? The Tate Brothers sold these courses for hundreds and hundreds of dollars for you to become an Amazon seller. And while that could be a decent side gig, kind of different from when they were saying you could have these Lamborghinis and Ferraris, isn't it? That's why I just didn't really like the Tate Brothers. I merely saw them as somebody profiting off of people's misery. Now let's talk about Sneako. Just 9 months ago, Sneako was repeating red pill talking points, kind of repeating that rhetoric. And for him to do a 180, people do evolve and change. And it's one of the reasons why I don't like to be a certain type of content creator. But let's be very clear. Sneako was bullied off the internet. Some of his views were not popular, and some of his conduct, which he did before these appearances on Fresh and Fit, made it so people hated him. I don't know what's in this young man's heart, but I do find it a little bit hilarious from the guy just a few months ago repeating this red pill rhetoric to now just insulting it and defaming it. I kind of just think that's him being a grifter just for the other side. And to be clear here, I don't disagree with what Sneako's saying. Men should not want to be playboys and want to start families. Like, building a family is one of the best experiences you can have in your life. That's what I'm trying to do in my life right now. I don't hate the message he's delivering. I just don't think it's really genuine. And let's talk about the last grifter in this video, Fresh and Fit. When I look at Fresh and Fit, they are desperately clinging on to this playboy lifestyle that neither of them have ever truly lived. They try to talk about high value men, have all these women from clubs come to their podcast who have a certain aesthetic, and we've even seen a rise in these alpha male podcasts. But let's be just kind of clear here. Their life is a lie. This is not how they live their day to day. The frauds in Florida's life has been doxed, and they have been proven to be liars in how they don't really follow what they even say. And just like with the Hustlers University selling a course and Sneako selling these courses, the Fresh and Fit sold some courses and they sold one-on-one coaching. And that's also a joke within itself, because a friend of the channel, the Indian Jesus, he bought one of these one-on-one sessions and coaching so he could make better content and just improve his life overall. But instead of giving him genuine advice, little Mary from the Fresh and Fit podcast ended up just calling him a F, well, that's going to be censored on YouTube, British cigarettes or a bunch of sticks for the 30 minutes, just belittling his appearance and not giving him any type of tangible feedback so he could grow on YouTube and grow his social media platforms. These guys that try to sell you things don't actually care about you. And that's going to be my biggest takeaway in all of this. When somebody is trying to sell you something, always question their motives. Now, there are some courses that can help you in life. It's called college or trade schools. But if you're paying some random fucking weirdo on the internet, it usually doesn't work out good for you. And I don't say that to belittle Lutch, but it just proves the point These alpha male, pro male centric figureheads don't give a fuck about young men and their struggles. So due to all this hypocrisy and these people just getting away from this space, is the red pill community dying? No, it's not. If you just think that because you have a bunch of grifters finally leaving the space, it's gonna implode, you're missing the reason why it even was created in the first place. You have some people that started the movement, maybe not for the best intentions, like in the Abra Preach video, they mentioned somebody that encouraged young men to get vasectomies to become a true high-value male, which is just insanity. You never do a surgery to become a high-value anything in life. That's just borderline insanity. But the reason why young men have drifted to this space is they feel alone, they feel depressed, and they're just unsure of themselves. In the current dating atmosphere, it is very difficult for men to find somebody to start a life with. And until that goes away, there's always going to be this subsection within society. And I actually want to help these young men. I want them to improve their lives. I'm not going to sit here with a bullshit pack of goods saying, subscribe to my course, this is how you become a millionaire. But I can give you some tangible advice to improve your life. As someone with a captain's license, a merchant mariner, I've done things in life to improve myself and become more financially secure, and outside of the financial things as well, just a better person overall. We want to give you that advice for free. To the young men that may watch this video, I want to make this clear. You may feel trapped, but you truly are not. There are ways to improve yourself when it comes to socially, financially, your education. There are always ways to take the next step, and it's just gonna be a day at a time. Rome was not built in a day. If you guys would be interested in me making a video, maybe for some career advice or education advice, potentially other things as well, let me know down below in the comments sections. But to end this video, I'll just say the lessons learned. Never buy an online course with somebody that's selling you something that sounds too good to be true, because generally it's a fucking scam. Secondly, do not become a blind follower. That is how you become a sheep. Always keep your mind open and don't let somebody dictate the exact way to live your life. Take some advice, but if you blindly follow them and never question their words, you're no longer an individual, you are just a sheep. And for the third and last message in this video, to the young men that may stumble across this video, it is not too late to improve, and there is always gonna be a path forward. Sitting by idly is never gonna fix your life, and splurge buying these courses won't either. Self-reflection and education are the true ways you're gonna better yourself. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to subscribe for more. We'd appreciate it if you hit that like button, and we'd also be interested in your thoughts on this matter, so make sure to comment down below. I'm Captain Paul, and I'll see you in the next one.